Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about hydro dipping a Xbox controller. So we've got an Xbox One controller, and so of course we have already taken everything apart and we have just the shells. Now these things have already been prepped out, ready to go. We've already blasted them, sanded them down, we have primered them, painted them, and now they're ready for the dip. And so what we've got is the customer is wanting it done in some type of abalone type of pattern. And so of course we do actually have an abalone type of look. And so to give you guys a little idea, this is what it's going to look like. Really cool pattern. It's going to look really good, especially underneath the white base coat that we've sprayed underneath it. So that way it just has a really just unique look all the way around. Definitely going to be one of a kind, especially for an Xbox controller. I think the customer is really going to be excited and lucky to have this one-off custom pattern. So we've got everything prepped out. Let's go ahead, let's get these set on the film, get them cut, and get these things dipped. So with something like this, you don't need a lot of surface area extra for the parts themselves, because the film will wrap nicely around, of course, the shell and then the back side of the shell as well. It'll still wrap really nice all the way down in this area. Just definitely want to make sure that you try to prevent any air from being trapped in this area. And so of course we'll go through and show you how to do that. So we've got our film laid out here, and let's go ahead and cut that. And I'm going to go ahead, if I wasn't doing the video, I probably would just go ahead and dip both of these at the same time, but because of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and dip these separately, so that way you guys can see exactly how we're doing each piece individually. So that way, if you have any questions or comments, of course, you can let us know, but that should help clear a lot of things up. So let's get the first one in the water and let's get started. So we've got the water sitting at about 85 degrees right now. Anywhere between 80 to 90 is where you want to be at with the dipping. And then of course, once the timer goes off at 1 minute, then we're going to spray the Liquid Concepts activator over the top of it. And then once it fully glasses out 100%, we're going to dip it. And then now we will have a custom one-off Xbox One controller. So let's wait on the film to go ahead and finish hydrating, and then we'll go ahead and spray it with the activator and show you guys the end result. All right, so we've got, of course, a tab right back here to where we can hold on to. And then now we're just going to go straight into the water, just like this, at about a 45-degree angle. So then that way we have all this air to wrap all the way around and pretty much escape all the air out as we're going down into the water. So looks like everything is really glassed out good. It's exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and dip this and we'll get started. All right, perfect. So we'll pull that out, and definitely a beautiful, one-of-a-kind custom shell in an abalone print. Got the first one dipped, everything came out amazing with that, so let's go ahead, let's get the second one in the water. One thing to keep in mind on is that I'm actually going to be dipping this one backwards, and so we're going to hold it at an angle like this, and so it'll be upwards like this and then also cocked a little bit sideways. And so that way we can start right here with the air and allow it to escape out this way, all the way out this way, and of course out that way. So then that way we don't trap any air or anything like that as we're going down into the water. And then of course, once we get down into this point right about in here, we're going to start twisting it like this right here. It'll help alleviate some of the stretch that's down in this area and down in this area, and also help the film roll up and over all the way around into this bottom area right there. So let's go ahead, let's get it on the water and show you guys the end result. Hey guys, so we're back here and we're taking a look at the finished product on the Xbox controller. And so I personally think it came out looking amazing. We've got a really good coloring all the way around this thing, and of course we don't have all the guts in it, of course, so we just have these shells here. But to give you an idea, we're going to go ahead and snap this together just a little bit like this, so that way you can kind of see it. But looking at this overall, you can clearly see we've got a really good smooth gloss finish all the way around it. Even down into here, we've got a lot of good coloring, and of course all on the back side. And I'm not gonna lie, it definitely feels really good whenever you're holding it, whenever you're playing. Everything is nice and smooth, and you still get the grips that are built in back down into here and into here. You can still feel those really good. And so I think the customer is definitely going to like the way that this thing turned out. Pretty much we got full coverage all the way around, exactly what we were looking for. So I think the customer is definitely going to like it. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. We'd love to hear from you on anything Hydrographics related, as well as let us know what you think about how the controller turned out or anything like that. Also, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips and tricks on anything Hydrographics related. Also, definitely check out our website, liquidconcepts.com. It has anything that you need for hydrographics. So paints, primers, glitters, clear coats, of course hydrographic film, custom printed film, activator, anything like that. Definitely check out the website. That's the place to get it. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.